So you bought a Kei truck, van, or whatever, and now you need to get tires for said Kei truck, van, or whatever. Tires, 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 an age-old question, and one that we see pop up on Facebook groups, forums, and sometimes by Messenger Raven. Where did you get your tires? From GNR Imports. Call them up. They will help you. Great company, great customer service, and they love Kei trucks and vans. Or at least they act like they do. Their link is below. Okay, so if you clicked on this video to figure out where to buy tires for your Kei vehicle, there it is, GNR Imports.
Okay, I love you, bye-bye!
Maybe stay around and learn why we bought our tires there and why we went with the ones we went with. Or perhaps you just want to keep watching.
Hello, I am a UPS employee and wanted to tell you all why UPS is terrible. Besides the layoffs, subpar customer service, antiquated computer systems, I also know how to get customer service and actually talk to a real person instead of a robot.
Well, to be honest,
it never gets any easier!
So we ended up on eBay Motors looking for tires that would work for the van. And what we found in the US is that we have very few options. Most of the tires that come in our 12 wheel size are trailer tires. And after talking with a few people and reading things, yes, we can read. Someone said that if there was a wreck and you had trailer tires on your vehicle, you would be liable. Is it true? Who knows? But we are risk takers, not idiots. Okay, the last statement is debatable. Because of our location and how we envision using our van, we wanted off-road/snow tires.
we decided to listen to Tweak, our fucked up imaginary bunny, who said to keep the tires the same size as stock.
But why, messed up, made up rabbit?
Well, weirdos, you have to understand physics. Sprung and unsprung weight, rotational mass, inertia, horsepower versus horsepower at the wheels, heat transfer, and loss of energy. The list goes on and on. Instead of going into all that and showing you some math, just trust your blue furry friend. You have to realize your van only has 52 horsepower, not 502. If you increase your tire size, you make a double whammy. First, as the weight of the tire goes up, more power is wasted turning the tire than putting energy on the road. We only get a little bit of power to work with, which makes all of it pretty important. Second, idiots, changing the size also changes the rotational inertia of the wheels, which causes a loss of force between the tires and road. There is also a third whammy. For your Daihatsu and everyone running 4x110 bolt pattern, finding light aftermarket wheels becomes difficult.
The struggle is real. Based on the suggestion by the
bunny, Orctogulus canuculus.
The idea of using wheel adapters just pushes the wheels and tires outwards and thereby increasing the rotational mass. All these decisions are a balancing act, where we need to weigh the benefits versus the detriment to our performance, especially when we don't have a lot of horsepower. We decided that keeping the wheels and the tires about the same size, weight, and definitely the same width and height was extremely important because of the maths. Now, if we had 600 brake horsepower, losing a little would be a great trade-off for added stability and traction that a larger tire would bring. So, with all the factors in place, we went for the stock tire size, 145 by 80 by R12. They are smaller than most bicycle tires and really cute.
We wanted an aggressive tread and opted for the Yokohama Geolandar DOT tires, which I actually had on my first car, which was a 1968 Volkswagen Baja Bug that had about 130 horsepower. We ordered the tires from Japan for the low price of $342. Thought we were getting a deal, but what a hassle. The company sent them out within 2 days. They flew from Japan to Alaska to the UPS customs location in Kentucky. We believe this is also where an opening exists to the pits of hell, that spew chaos and brimstone, while the devil's minions work to make everything worse. Go UPS. Here's the tracking of the tires. Yep, it sat in Kentucky and customed for many days. I called daily trying to figure out what was going on. If you have had the pleasure of calling UPS, then you know my frustration. They eventually agreed that it was their error that the tires were not moving, and that I was not liable for the $25 a day warehouse fees. And after countless phone calls, they finally decided to tell others within the company that this was the case. A little too late. So when the tires showed up, the driver wanted $425.93 in COD charges. We refused to pay because remember, it was waived. So in the infinite UPS wisdom, they decided to send them back to the sender, even though it was their error. Well, now they've lost them. So where are the tires?
I don't know.
Who has the tires?
I don't know.
I don't know.
When are we going to get the tires?
I don't know.
Does UPS suck?
I know.
Currently, they send us a daily email with a new case number asking us to confirm that we still have not received the tires. Why am I doing their job? In trying to talk with a person at UPS, you end up with a bot. The bot wants to get you off the phone as fast as possible. So here is a hack to actually get through to someone. But if you have a semi-understandable tracking number, then it will think that it is their problem and not yours. So they will connect you to a real person after a few tries of trying to get your tracking number.
UPS. Para español, marque 9. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. For more on how we handle your personal information, please see our privacy notice on ups.com. We are now surveying some of our customers about their experience with UPS. If selected, a survey will be texted to you later. Message and data rates may apply. Would you be willing to participate?
No.
Okay. How can I help you today?
Customs?
You're calling about customs? Is that right?
Yes.
What's the tracking number?
6.
I didn't catch that. Tell me that tracking number again, one digit at a time. Most likely start
6.
Sorry, I still didn't get that. Tell me that tracking number once more, one digit at a time.
6.
We seem to be having trouble. I'll connect you with someone who can help.
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
That's it. So after waiting about a month and still needing tires because the wonderful tires on Onikikai were split, a little bald, and not the best traction for snow, we called GNR and paid about $100 more for a set of tires. Except, no headache. Here is the breakdown of the difference in cost.
So boys and girls, what have we learned? Our original tire purchase from Japan was a total headache. Buy your tires from GNR Imports. And if you're wondering, no, we are not associated or even have an affiliate with GNR Imports, but we have and do own and operate small businesses. And it is important to let others know when companies treat you right. I said. In our next video, we do something, not really sure what that is, but it will be epic. Watch it here.